Dear 12th grade student, you are about to ruin your chances of getting into any Ivy League school or similarly selective college or university in the United States. And you want to know why? It's because even though in ninth grade you got great grades, and in 10th grade you got great grades, and in 11th grade you got great grades, and even though you've been pursuing your extracurricular interest demonstrably and deeply since at least 10th grade, and even though you scored wonderfully on the SAT and or ACT and SAT subject test in 11th grade, you're about to do something that is going to ruin your shot of capitalizing on all the great decisions you've made to date. What is this something you're about to do? Do you want to hear? Come closer. I'll whisper. Come closer. You are about to screw up your college application essays. Big time. Okay, can go away. Good. You are about to write essays that may be very workmanlike and grammatically correct, but they are going to be incredibly banal. Look it up. Forgettable. Vanilla. Incredibly bland. They are going to be so forgettable that your applications will not get you in to any college or university that you really want to get into. You see, it's not just about getting the best grades, taking the most rigorous courses, getting the best SAT scores and or ACT scores and or SAT subject test scores, and also pursuing extracurricular depth. It's also about making the colleges actually like you. And the college application essays are the place to make colleges really, really like you, or really, really forget you, or really, really dislike you. And I can't tell you how many college application essays I have read through the years that are flat lines. They're just completely not living objects. I need the essay to bring you to life in the mind of the application reader. To do this, you really have to remember all the best practices in terms of English writing you have learned throughout the years. And then on top of that, you got to take it to the next level. You absolutely must create a thesis for every essay that you write on your college applications. You must show and tell. And you must, absolutely must, make the reader like you. If you find yourself trying too hard, you're not likable. But if you're writing about things that actually excite you and that you're passionate about, you are going to come across as likable. So it's not a situation where you're trying to be someone you're not. Instead, you need to come alive in bold colors on the college application essays. And to do that, it takes a lot of time and attention to detail, not to craft someone who doesn't exist, but to make sure that you're using the right words, the right structure, the right argument, the right support, and ultimately the right conclusion for each and every one of your essays so that they will be authentically you. And if they are authentically you and you're an exciting individual, which all of us are because we all have passions and interests, you're going to have a shot still of getting into Ivy League colleges and universities. But if you don't harness the power of the real you and the real interest and the real goals that you have in those essays, then you are going to fail to win over any admissions officers at any colleges and universities that are hyper-selective, like the Ivy League schools and similarly selective schools. So please, for your own good, don't drop the ball. You're rounding third base, you're heading home in the first few weeks and couple months of your senior year. Don't let lack of attention to detail or lack of seriousness in those essays torpedo your shot of getting in to the dream colleges on your list.